Good morning. It's 3:35 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I absolutely believe in my early morning wake-ups. I believe that it gives me more power than other people at the beginning of the day. I believe it gives me more ability to get more done in a single day or in a single few couple hours than most people get to do all day. I believe that it holds me accountable. This is my over 400th video. And the fact of the matter is, it wasn't always easy. But I can tell you as proof, it got easier. I was handing out flyers again yesterday, and that's what I do every day. I think that when you can condition yourself to do the hardest things, do the things that other people will not do, you automatically start to set yourself aside. You become in a different class of your own. And if that's the reason why you set out to do it, let that be your motivation. That was never the reason I set out to do it. I set out to do it because I noticed that I lack self-discipline. I've always been very motivated, but I've never had discipline. That's why my financial situation has always been up and down. That's why my weight's always been up and down. I've always known how to be a good business man, but not a good business man. But I was handing out flyers yesterday, and that old feeling came right back in my mind. They don't want to hear from you, dude. I must have circled this block, I don't know, twice. Had a conversation myself. They don't want to hear from you, but I had already committed, dude. I got to knock on the door. I can't just put a flyer on the door. I must knock on it. Yeah, but, nobody's trying to hear from you right now. It's close to Christmas. Nobody wants to do any business. So, give up that. But I said I would hand out these flyers today, and I got to knock on the door, or I can't do that. So if I don't knock on the door, I can't hand out the flyer. If I can't hand out the flyer, I can't do what I was supposed to do today. They go hand in hand. Yeah, but listen, maybe we can do it tomorrow. I don't have tomorrow. I got other things I need to do tomorrow. If I don't do what I'm supposed to do today, it's going to throw off my tomorrow. I got to do this today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Handing out these flyers and knocking on this door is going to find me another client who needs my service to help them either buy or sell a piece of real estate. See, I was listening to something yesterday while I was in the gym, and I find that I can go through 10 hours worth of audio. I can go through 1,000 pages worth of books, and I can only find one nugget in there that could help me. But that one nugget is going to be enough to instill another tool inside of my mental toolbox to help me overcome any obstacle. See, I believe that as long as you have a toolbox full of tools, there's absolutely no job too big that you cannot come prepared to handle. And at that moment, I needed to reprogram the conversation that was going on in my head, and then I needed to re-anchor the thought. So a simple countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody out here is looking to buy or sell. Therefore, they need top-notch service, and that is what I provide. If you do not knock on the door, you will not be able to give them the opportunity to benefit from your ultimate awesome service. You see, everything that I do is an accumulation of one thing: being the best I could possibly be. The gym, being the best I could be. The early wake up, being the best that I could be. The going to sleep on time, being the best I could be. The creating the systems, being the best that I could be. You see, at some point in time, you got to recognize when you giving 100% and when you only giving 50, and you wonder why you only getting 50 back. See, if you lack discipline in certain areas, those are probably going to be the areas where you want to double down, where you want to become obsessive. Because after enough obsessiveness with trying to deal with that situation the hard way, you got a problem with sugar, cut it out cold turkey. You got a problem with smoking cigarettes, cut it out cold turkey. It's not going to be easy. The good thing in life are never easy. They're never simple. They're never just, hey, yeah, this is what we're going to do. It takes a lot of time, a lot of practice, a lot of effort. But then in the end, in the long game, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's important. If you're not willing to do the discipline, then you have nobody to blame but yourself. Every morning I have to look in the mirror because I got to shave this head. I got to shave this face because shaving is another part of my discipline. It's a part of my appearance. The Bible speaks about when you're fasting, not to walk around looking haggard, but to look refreshed, as though not to draw attention to yourself or pity. Asking for help is one thing. Walking around looking like you need it's another. Get yourself together. Pull it together. See, people only want to help other people that they know once they lend that help to them, they'll be able to stand up on their own. Not where they're going to keep standing there looking helpless and haggard with their hand out saying, can you give me some more, please? But if you ain't got the discipline, you got a problem. And you got a problem that's not going to go away anytime soon. But if you gather yourself up and you say that I'm going to exercise discipline, I'm not saying that there's going to be an end point, because there's not. We just get better and better. Life becomes funner and funner. Problems don't leave, perspective changes. You become more enlightened. You have a better understanding. When you have a mission, and you understand it, then you start believing that God really did put you here for a purpose. If it wasn't just for me to deliver this message to you, to say that I get my ass kicked every single day, but every single day I make these videos. Every single day I'm talking. Because what I say and what is happening to me are two different things. What I say is what I believe. What happens to me is a part of the process. Don't get the two confused. If somebody does you wrong, don't think that life is just screwed up because somebody did you wrong. No, it's a part of the process. What are you telling yourself about what that person did to you? See, because what you think is more important than what happens. And the more you start thinking clearer on a consistent basis, the more you'll see things stop happening. But nobody is above problems. It's a necessary process of life to grow you, to develop you, to strengthen you. to establish your roots firmly in the ground so that no matter what comes your way, you don't waver, you don't become unglued, uprooted, or thrown off. Because see, earth is easy. Getting to heaven is hard. Because ain't no shortcuts to the top. Ain't no elevator to heaven. There's a song called Stairway to Heaven. You got to climb it. You can't take a luxury ride up to it. And that comes with discipline and doing the right thing. Always. I definitely sponsor what I just said.